There is a mosquito eater sitting right here at my windowsill and I'm freaked out. So if you see me like slapping stuff around, just know there's a mosquito eater. Hey everyone, what's up? It's me, Laura, and today I'm going to be going over everything that you'll need for a makeup starter kit. I got this idea from Grace and Beauty here on YouTube. So I thought she had a really good idea, and basically I'm going to be doing, there's someone walking by and it's really awkward. So if you're new to makeup or you're just at the age where you're finally allowed to wear makeup and you don't really know what to get, you're really confused, you walk in, I know it's really dramatic, I was like this too. I was a very awkward child, so that explains a lot already. So basically I'm going to be showing you a makeup starter kit. Like I said, if you're getting into makeup, if you're interested, if you want to, I guess, bump up your makeup collection, if you already have some stuff. And this right here is going to give you a full face of makeup. And it's also, I'm going to be honest, it's not, if you're on a budget, you could buy this stuff. And if you want to invest in higher end things, this is also for that. Because I'm not, most of the people who do this, they're like, oh, it's for people on a budget. And believe me, I was on a budget too when I started getting into makeup. I wasn't going to spend, you know, $20 on something. But some of these things are more higher end, so I totally understand if you're like, whoa, Laura, I'm not going to be spending that much money on it. So some of the stuff you do have to invest in, just a little warning. So let's just get into it. So this is the bag I used to use for my makeup. It is from Forever 21. It just says awesome on it. And it says awesome because, you know, I am. And it just has some polka dots on it, and I still have the tag on it because I got this like, I don't know how long ago. I still have the tag on it. That's probably bad. So I'm guessing they don't sell this anymore. Yeah. So I actually laid out all the stuff in front of me, and I'm going to be going in from order how I do my makeup, from like the face to the eyes, you know. So basically I'm going to start off with concealer. This is the Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer, and this retails for $4. And basically, if you don't know what a concealer does, basically it is, it basically covers up any blemishes, imperfections you have that you want to get rid of, you don't want people to see, basically, yeah. And I prefer concealer to start off with. You don't want to rush right into foundation. I started off with concealer, good. This covers up under eye circles, blemishes, like I said, and it's just really easy to put on and stuff. You don't need to have a brush for this. Your fingers work the same. But on the other hand, if you suffer from really bad acne, or you're like, no, Laura, I don't want to use concealer, I'm a big kid, you can use foundation. And I don't use foundation every day. I use concealer a lot because foundation actually, it's kind of a hassle. I mean, it matters what you're applying your foundation with, first of all. If your hands work, brushes work, and beauty blenders, basically. I use various. Anyways, so this is the foundation I recommend when you're starting off. This is the Covergirl Outlast 3-in-1 foundation. This is basically a foundation, concealer, and a primer in one, which is super, super cool, and I lost the cap for it. And this is a pretty cheap foundation, I think. Well, personally, I think. And it says it's full coverage, but it's not, I don't think it's totally full coverage, so just keep that in mind. But this is really easy to apply, and it is literally my favorite foundation ever, so I really recommend this if you're looking for a good foundation and you're just getting into it. So yeah. So next, moving on from liquid face stuff, I guess. Now you're gonna need a powder. Basically, a powder is gonna set that concealer or foundation from sliding off your face. I've seen girls at my school, well, not my old school, that will not set their foundation with the powder, and it just looks like their face is melting. It's not cute. So basically, you need a powder, and the good thing about powder for me, I don't think you need to invest in a really good one. They all do the same, basically, I think. This is the NYC Smooth Skin one, and this is $2, I believe. They don't really have a good selection of shades. This is the lightest one they have, and it looks white, but it's actually got some, like, I don't know, it's got some color to it. And this will just mattify your face, make sure it's not shiny, and yeah. Okay, for this next part, you do not need this. When I was getting into makeup, I thought it looked good, so I used it, and I still like it. A bronzer. Basically, a bronzer is going to make your skin look all nice and glowy and very tan, I guess. You can contour with it. This is a really cheap one too. This is the NYC Smooth Skin. And basically these are both sold at drugstore, and the foundation, the concealer was. This is in Sunny. And you're probably like, wow, you're probably gonna think this is a powder at first. And basically you just dust it on like your cheek, not your cheekbones. What is that called? I don't really know, I forgot. But basically it makes your skin look very nice and stuff. Did I even put on bronzer today? No, I didn't. Okay, and I'm a bronzer holic. I love bronzers. They have so many different shades of bronzers and stuff, and this is a really good one if you're just looking for one in general. And the cool thing about bronzers is that if your foundation is too light, you could always bronze your face to make it darker, and also you could use it as an eyeshadow color, as a crease color, so that's cool. So yeah. Okay, for blushes. I personally do not wear blush. I don't like how blush looks on me, so that's why I didn't add any blush in this bag, but if you like blush, totally go for it. So yeah. So next I'm gonna be moving on to eyebrows. When I first got into makeup, eyebrows were kind of like coming out, I guess. Like, people used to not fill in their eyebrows, but I'm the kind of person who like loves the look of filled in eyebrow. I started off not filling my eyebrows. I just used this E.L.F. clear eyebrow like gel, and this is only $1, and mine's like gone, and it's a clear, a clear mascara and an eyebrow gel on one side. And basically if your eyebrows are looking kind of crazy, you just put this on and it'll like tame them and keep them from not going random places. So I used to love this stuff. I still do. It works so good for $1, and I don't even use the mascara side. I just use that as the eyebrow side. So yeah. But on the other hand, if you're like, no, I want to fill in my eyebrows, I love the look of it, I really recommend the E.L.F. eyebrow kits. These are $3 I believe. I'm in medium, and I have used the crap out of this. This is my holy grail eyebrow product. Like, okay, it comes with a powder, and then you get a gel. I use the gel. Sometimes I'll use the powder, and the cool thing about the powder is that you could also use this as a crease color. So that's cool. I would use this if you're more advanced in eyebrows, I guess. Like, I wouldn't just go into straight buying this right away, so I would start off with like filling in with eyeshadow or something. So yeah. So next I'm gonna move into eyeshadow. Okay, so well, not eyeshadow, just eyes in general. So first of all, you're gonna need a primer. I did not start off by using primers, but basically if you don't use a primer, your eyeshadow is just gonna stay on for like 3 minutes and then it's just gonna go away. So one primer that I really like are the E.L.F. ones. They're pretty cheap. I mean, like, you can invest in a higher end one, which is probably gonna be better, but the E.L.F. ones are really good. They're only $1, and then this one is their glitter primer. I don't use this for glitter. This is just, it comes in like a lip gloss tube, it almost looks like. I believe it's $2 or $1. And it works the same as a regular primer. I don't use it for glitter, but it's more sticky, so if you're looking for like a really sticky one, then this one works good. And as for eyeshadows itself, I don't really prefer to buy eyeshadows at drugstores. I personally would invest in a really good eyeshadow palette. Like $30, that's probably the most, like whatever, when I first started off I would getting one, but I have two that I really like. This one's kind of big. This is the Costalscents Revealed palette. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I believe it's $20, but I would get mine off Amazon if I were you, because shipping wise, I think it would just be cheaper, because Costalscents is like $10 for shipping, and you get like, if you're more into like neutral eyeshadows, which you should definitely stick to, I'm gonna warn you on that, this is a good palette. So you get really neutrals and you get some shimmers, so if you want some sparkles in there, you can get some, and it's just a really good range of colors. And I really like the top row is my favorite, and then if I want to like darken it up, I'll use the bottom. But this is so good for a palette for only $20, and I think it used to be $40 or something, but now it's $20, so this is a really good one if you want to get some eyeshadow. I really suggest getting a palette, so yeah. The next one is more of a higher end one, and I don't recommend it as much as this one. This is the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. This is a, okay, you can't see, okay. This is a really tiny palette, as you can see, and you get basically these eyeshadows. This is $30, like $36, I believe. And this is $20, but you get more eyeshadows. Because this is more of a name brand and more higher end, this is why it's so expensive. But you basically get really neutral colors and stuff more everyday. I would stick to these three if I were getting into eyeshadows. But the thing I like about this one is that it's so compact and you could just literally put this in here. This one's kind of gigantic. So yeah, but I prefer this one over that one. Now moving into eyeliners. So I got two eyeliners that I want to share. First of all, there's all kinds of eyeliners out there. There's liquid, there's gel, there's tons of different kinds. So basically I just pretty much wear liquid eyeliner on the top like of my eye, I guess. And if you want to wear like bottom eyeliner, that's more of like what should we call it? If you're more interested in that, I would not go straight into that kind of eyeliner. I would like slowly progress into it, if you know what I'm saying. Like maybe get like a black eyeshadow and like smudge it under there, but don't go straight into it, I would say. For liquid liner, if you really want to get into it, I prefer starting off with a felt tip. That's what I did when I first got into liquid eyeliner. This is going to be so much easier. It's pretty much like a marker that you're drawing. And this is one by Costalscents. You have to order this online. Not Costalscents. BH Cosmetics. One of my favorite eyeliners of all times. And I've talked about this numerous times. But you do have to order it online, which is kind of the bad part. And then the other one is this E.L.F. waterproof one. I haven't really heard a lot of people talk about this. A long time ago when I was ordering on E.L.F., I was like, I needed one and it was waterproof, and I was like, okay. I wouldn't say this is so much waterproof. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't like do anything like that, but I wouldn't say it's waterproof. This one's a felt tip too, and surprisingly it hasn't dried out on me. I expected it to dry out pretty quickly, but it hasn't. But this one you could order online, and I believe you could get it at Target or Walmart. Now as far as mascaras goes, I prefer this one. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic, and they have two, I think three actually. This one's just in carbon black. It's just a blacker one than usual, and it has this applicator, this little wand applicator, and you may be really intimidated by it, but believe me on this is my favorite mascara of all times, holy grail. And the cool thing about this is that if you don't particularly like the look of like clumped lashes, or if you don't want your mascara to be too like va-va-voom and dramatic, this is a good one because it looks really natural on you. First of all, like lots of the times people ask me if I'm even wearing mascara or if that's just how long my eyelashes are in general, and I'm like, no, it's the L'Oreal Telescopic. And I actually discovered this mascara from Victoria's Secret. I was there and one of the workers there, she like had beautiful eyelashes. I'm like, oh my god, what mascara do you use? And she's like, oh, the L'Oreal Telescopic, and I went out and bought it, and I am in love with it. So yeah. Now moving on to lips. I know when I was first getting into makeup, I wanted to wear some crazy lip colors. I wore like red lipstick to school once, and that is like the biggest regret of my life. I say stick to the neutrals, meaning the more natural lip colors. Sometimes I'll wear crazy lip colors and I'm not ashamed of it, but yeah. So I have kind of a lot that I'm gonna be talking about. So first of all, you're gonna need a good lip balm, and the big thing back in like 6th grade was the EOS, the EOSs or whatever. I personally don't like those. They don't really do anything for me. Like, yeah, they're cute and stuff, but they don't moisturize my lips at all. So I prefer the Body Shop's lip butter. This one's in mango, and I believe I got mine at the Body Shop. I think they sell these at Ulta and stuff like that, but this one is so good. I love this. This is my favorite lip balm of all time. Okay, as far as lipsticks, I wouldn't like put on a full-on lipstick. I would stick with like the lip tints. So I'm gonna be talking about two. First of all, these baby lips. Back at my school, when I was in 6th grade, these weren't really popular. Only a couple people like knew about them. They were just coming out. And these are so cool because they're really moisturizing and they're like a tint, but they're not so crazy. Like I wouldn't want to wear like a pink lipstick and stuff. So I'd wear this one, and it's just like a lip balm in one, and I'll swatch it. It's just like the slightest tint, and they have so many of these. You could get so many colors in these now, and they're really good. I think they're like $3.99 or something like that. So I really recommend these. Now this is on the higher end side. You do not have to go get this. You could so find dupes for this, but I recently got this. This is the Tarte Lip Surgence and Charmed. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and this is like $25, and I would not pay $25 for something like a lip product. And it almost looks the same. But this is really good too. It's just like the slightest tint, but you could tell you have something on your lips, so what I like about that. And it's really, really moisturizing. So moving on to actual lipsticks. Once again, I said I'm gonna keep on the neutral side. You don't want anything too crazy. So I'm gonna talk about two lipsticks. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna be talking about the NYX Butter Lipstick in Pops. This is like, this used to be my holy grail lipstick. And I used to wear this every day, and it's like almost gone, as you can see. And it's basically like, you're like, oh, grandma color, like that's what I thought too. But it actually, like, this is how it's swatched. It's almost like the exact same color as my actual lips are, which I like about it. And then the next thing is this Milani lipsticks. Milani lipsticks are really good. They are my favorite lipsticks of all times. They are like $5. I don't even think they're $5. They're so worth it. And this is in the color Pretty Natural, and this is a really natural shade too. You might be like, what? That does not look natural, but it actually comes out really pink. Here it is, but it comes out a really pink color, and they smell like candy and watermelons, and I love these lipsticks. So I hope this video may have helped some of you guys that are interested in getting into makeup, I guess, and if you're just starting off. And by no means am I trying to say you have to wear this stuff. I'm just suggesting it because I don't want you coming to school with blue eyeshadow or red lipsticks like I used to wear, because that would not be good for you. So I just suggest keeping to the really natural neutrals, but then again, you don't have to listen to me. Wear whatever you want to wear. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos, because I just hit 100 subscribers and it was really, really cool. Also, make sure you comment down below what your favorite makeup product is. And that's about it. So, goodbye.